afternoon, Bullpups. We hope you had a great weekend and are ready for a fabulous week this week. A couple of things as we can continue towards the home stretch of the end of first quarter. Remember, our school year is broke up into 4 quarters: first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. Our grades are accumulation of all those quarters combined to give you a final grade. The only exception to that is some of your connections classes might only be 1 quarter long. Well, as we close up the end of the first quarter, which means we have about a week left, you need to still focus on those grades, because once those grades go into first quarter, they stick with you. That's one of the reasons we focus on your classwork and we focus on your homework. Now, students, you should be looking at Infinite Campus on a consistent basis. That is your responsibility. All teachers have worked with you setting up your Infinite Campus accounts. You should be checking your results. If you're missing assignments, you should be able to go into Infinite Campus and check those assignments to see what is missing and what you need to do to make sure your grades and your classes are up to date. Grades are your responsibility. Another thing that's your responsibility is your actions towards others. The way you deal with each other, the way you deal with friends. We had a couple instances last week of students who are best friends, but were taking things from each other. Well, sometimes when we're best friends, sometimes we do borrow maybe a shirt or a pair of shoes or sunglasses or even the phone or maybe fries or chicken off the plate at lunch. And those things are okay, but you got to make sure that they know that you're doing it. Just because you're friends doesn't give you the right to take things from each other or give you the right to touch a friend. As part of your responsibility of being a friend, you need to make sure that you treat them with respect. Our character word for August, and now our character word for September, was responsibility. In October, we're going to have a new character word, and we're going to discuss that at length as the month goes on. Speaking of October, it is Bullying Awareness Month. We are really focusing on bullying here at the school. We want to make sure that we are always making sure that we are not treating other people the way we don't want to be treated. In other words, let's focus on being nice, being respectful to each other. Bullying does happen, but we want it to stop. You do not need to pick on somebody just because they're smaller than you, just because they're taller than you, just because they're cuter than you. It doesn't matter what they are. We need to make sure that we are treating each person with respect at all times. And that means that if you have a problem with somebody, talk to an adult. We do not accept bullying here at the school, and if we find out that you've been bullying one student over a long period of time, we will take care of it. We want to make sure that you are treating each other with respect. This past Friday, in your study skills class, Miss Hunter and all your teachers went over a PowerPoint. That PowerPoint specifically talked about cyberbullying. When you put something on the internet, it's there to stay. And if you put it on the internet, you have a name to it and you have ownership to it. I mean, you're responsible for it. Let's make sure we're making good, positive choices in everything that we're doing, and make sure we have make sure you make each and every day a great day. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you out in the classrooms.
This is Donna McDowell. I'm your middle school band director. We are starting a new musical ensemble called the Jazz Band, and in this jazz band, we need a guitarist. The guitarist has to have certain skills to be able to play with us. So I'm going to show you a clip of music here, and I want you to notice the chord chart above the words on YMCA. Okay? If it looks like something that you think you can play, come by to see me during your break or during your lunchtime. Leave me your name, your parents' names and phone number so I can contact them, and then I'll see if you can stay after school and practice with us. Our practices begin next Wednesday, October the 8th. Okay, here's that clip.
guys, it's Joshua.
And I am Daniel.
And for today's daily joke, Daniel,
Yeah.
what do you call a fake noodle?
Wow.
An impasta.
The joke was so bad. No, Daniel.